And we're live. Bonjour. Welcome to the latest episode of the Johnny R. No, it's not even the Johnny R podcast. Indian Way podcast with Johnny R. I'm your host, Johnny R. Obviously. Just checking in. It's been about almost a week. Maybe a week. I think it is a week since I've last recorded an episode. And, last episode I found out I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and I started my meds. This will be one full week now that I've started my meds, and I'm still in the shock phase. I really don't know how to react to something like this because I don't know. I never saw it coming because I thought I was invincible. I felt like I was the Bruce Willis character on that movie Unbreakable, because I'd never been sick or injured in my life up until now. So it's gonna be well, not an epic battle, but it's gonna be a fight to fight this off. So, but taking all my meds and pretty much changed my diet. I don't eat. I haven't been eating junk in a while, but still. I think it was the sweet tea that got me. So I was drinking a lot of sweet tea the last couple months or so, along with water. I've been off soda pop about 2 years, and it's just this is hard for me because I don't know. My wife's been pretty supportive. Guiding me through what I need to do and what I need to quit doing. And without her, I don't think I'd be able to fight this as effectively as I am right now. So, the weight loss is pretty cool, but then to think about how I am losing this weight, it's kind of scary because they explained that to me on Friday, but I'm down a few pant sizes, a shirt size or two. Even though the sweater's still kind of, I got it out of the dryer, maybe it shrunk, so maybe that's what it is. But whatever. Just trying to learn to deal with this. Mentally, it's big because I go right to the extreme. Because I've seen what kind of damage this disease can do to a person, and seeing it firsthand and thinking about where I could end up. That's kind of shook me up. I'm still kind of I'm in the I don't know, depression. To depress, is there a there's a denial, and there's the depression, and then the acceptance. And so I think I'm between denial and acceptance right now. But when this first started happening about maybe 3 weeks ago, my vision started getting blurry. So I rubbed my eyes. I thought it was the allergies that I was having, but after a while, I couldn't focus. It was getting blurry where I started thinking about maybe I'm gonna need a driver everywhere I go. Not that bad, but that's what I was thinking. But this morning, dropping my kids off at school and daycare, I noticed my vision is not as blurry. It seems like my eyes are coming back into focus. So I don't know if it's just the week's worth of meds, because I started them last Tuesday, and then Monday, full week of meds right now, and I don't know, maybe it's just maybe it's the med, or maybe it's a placebo effect, because like the Ultimate Warrior said, never underestimate the powers of a. Wait, how did he say that? Never underestimate the power of positive thinking. But then again, I haven't been that positive either, because I'm thinking the worst. I gotta go get to the worst. Think about the worst and how I'm gonna fight back. I don't know. because I go to the extreme when I think about stuff like this. It I don't know if it helps, but my mind says it helps. So, but yeah, week in my meds, I'm feeling a little. Sometimes I feel a little nauseous in the morning after I take my meds, but tomorrow one of my meds is going to start doubling, so that's going to be another trick. And I think my family is starting to feel the effects of the way I'm thinking about this, and it's not all positive. I've been pretty agitated, I suppose, and you know, because I don't know how to deal with something like this. I've never dealt with something like this before, so we're gonna figure something out. But I don't know. We'll get there, I suppose. But yeah, it's affecting everything I'm doing right now. My home life, and I start thinking about, you know, I don't have health insurance. I don't have any income coming in. I don't have any life insurance. You know, that's just how far I think, because I just the way I am. I'm recording this on my MacBook, but it's freezing up, so it's gonna distract me. But at least you'll have it on iTunes and Spotify and stuff. But other than that, I'm not an emotional mess, but I am pretty touchy. And I went back to school this year, and I got off to a rough start to the semester because I didn't have all my books. My financial aid didn't get figured out until end of September, which we were 6 weeks in the semester, and I was fighting hard to get caught up, and I don't know, no excuses, but this is just all on me. I trying to finish up school, and I don't know if I'm gonna survive the semester, man. It's pretty intense. I haven't been able to show. There are so many things that come up where I'm not able to make it to class, and it's just family. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. So hopefully I can survive the semester, but I'm still thinking maybe I do need to go back to work pretty fast because of my physical situation. But I don't know. Think of something. I'm starting to feel like I'm not able to contribute to the family, especially around the holidays. So, but I got a couple proposals that were put in. I haven't heard anything back yet, and it was about a month ago I put all of those in. So hopefully you can hear something back soon, which I should check into myself. So, but comedy, it's not really paying off like I thought it would be. This whole podcasting's not paying off yet, and I'm wondering if I made a mistake by quitting work. So I'm still in the mindset of what the fuck did I do? Why? I don't know, but my job I had, it was too stressful for me. I couldn't focus. I didn't like what I was turning into, I suppose, because I didn't feel like I could help people the way they needed to be helped, among other things. But that's the main thing. When people depend on you and you can't come through, that maybe a sign to step aside, let somebody else get in there. I don't know, but I'm just trying to still figure shit out. Just thinking about how long I've been in like the media business. I started my media business in 2006, and still in the same place I am right now. I don't know. I didn't take any business classes or marketing classes or media classes. I did all of this on my own. I just self-taught myself. Wow. I had too many selves in there. I self-taught. I'm self-taught. Video production and podcasting and websites. Self-taught, baby. Though it's not really hard to learn anything. You just gotta YouTube it, Everything's on YouTube. So, but yeah, I'm hoping to make a run here before Christmas time. But, I'm usually a Scrooge because the stuff we buy, the kids, I know they don't have any of their toys from last Christmas. So, but I suppose it's just, I'm learning that it's the joy it brings them during Christmas time. And I guess that's what counts. I don't know. But I'm getting there. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not completely there. I'm not a Scrooge like I used to be. I'd like to say I don't spoil my kids, but I have a pretty good feeling that I have spoiled my kids. Because when I was growing up, I didn't think we were poor. We never went without. So, but now that I'm older, I realize how much I struggle trying to raise a family. How much I've struggled trying to raise a family. And there were times we went without. There were times where lights were off. No heat, and not at the same time, but it was difficult to raise a family. And right now we're doing pretty good. We're able to survive without really having to get assistance and stuff, and slowly figuring it out. It took us a while, but at least we're here. And now that I'm not at work, it's gonna feel like it's gonna be my fault that we're gonna be struggling here. But that's where my mind is right now. That's where this whole medical not situation, but medical, where I am at medically, physically, that takes me down that road. And I'm still fighting to figure this out. And I know I will. It's just going to take me a little while to get there. My wife asked me, what's wrong with you? You never let anything beat you down like this. And I just started thinking, like, it's showing that I'm getting down on myself about this. And I'm a professional bullshitter, and I can really bullshit my way through things. But I guess this is really starting to wear on me. Type 2 diabetes is no joke, and I'm starting to get a little too low, emotionally. But I'll figure it out. I know I will. I just hopefully today's the day where I punch it in the face and just, why are you doing this to me, microphone? There we go. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure shit out, man. School-wise, I don't know if I'm gonna survive the semester. So I think this week with the holiday, I'm gonna have to put in extra work to try and get my grades up. See if I can survive the next semester, to make it to the next semester. Because with my financial aid, I'm on a trial basis because I just barely got it back, and I need a certain level to be at. I gotta complete all my classes. I gotta pass them with a certain GPA, and it's gonna be a battle to get to that point. But yeah, hopefully I will get there. I just need more time. I need a swift kick in the face, you know. But I don't know what else is going on. So that's been my focus, you know. Kids, home, my wife, you know, the whole family thing, and it's consuming me right now. So that's a good thing. Focusing on the family, always trying to anyway. But I grew up, you know, I grew up. My mom was pretty affectionate with us, and um, but I'm not really, I haven't really been like that. You know, I don't know what it is about me. You know, might be growing up without my dad, but my stepdad came in and he's pretty cool. But I don't know, it's one thing I can think of. I'm not really close to many people. You know, I'm not close to pets and stuff because you know I think of you know if I got a pet, I figure it's not gonna live very long, and why invite something into your life that's not gonna be around very long? You're just gonna be sad when he dies, right? If you get a pet lasts what? Good up to 15 years, and that's I don't know. Something wrong with me, man. There really is. I don't know what it is. Come from a good home. I'm just, I don't know. I really don't know. I tried to go into therapy one time, and it looked like the therapist was falling asleep on me. So I was like, "Fuck this, man. I'll just go to Twitter. I'll just vent out to Twitter. It works out pretty good sometimes. But now that I'm getting more followers, there's a lot more unfavorable. Well, it's been pretty positive so far. I got a lot of support from that community. You know, the Twitter community and Instagram community. Facebook is different, man. It's I don't know. Facebook is really quick to judge, and you know, it's just those you know the memes. Are just people are being so you know immature, like bullying and what they think is funny, and it's coming out like really cruel. You know, I don't know if it's the anonymity. Well, it's not really anonymous on Facebook, but you know all these meme pages. I see a lot of. I saw this one video about this one woman crying about you know of I don't know breakup or something, and people were laughing and making fun of it and talking down to that person, and that made me think: is that where we're going? Is that what we are right now? You know, to talk down on somebody who's hurting. You know, maybe something. Maybe her behavior, mental health isn't there, and we're just laughing at her, sharing videos. Is that what we've become? And then I remember who our president is. Yes, that's what we've become. You know, a hard fact for me to realize is Donald Trump is exactly what America is. You know, you talk shit, you're never wrong, you're number one, win, 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 without any admitting any faults, and that's what we are. That's where we're at. Donald Trump is a symbol of what America is right now. Not everybody, but a majority of Americans are what like Donald Trump is. You know, USA. We're number one. We're gonna win. We're always gonna win, and we don't care what we say. We're gonna talk shit, whether it's right or wrong, and never admit our mistakes. And that's where we're at right now. And I'm kind of we're all a part of it, I suppose. That's us. He's the face. He's the face we put out there to the world to show who we are. And 63 million people voted for him in 2016. And if the whole impeachment is just, it seems like the Democrats don't know how to lie and be criminals to make their case. Like the Republicans are just all aboard on Donald Trump. They know he's wrong. He did wrong. He's caught, but they won't give up. They fight, even if they're wrong. And Democrats can't do that. They won't do it. And that's why Donald Trump will win again. So, stuck with him. Though his, sounds like his health is catching up to him. It's a lot of stress. So, just leave it at that. But, I felt good. I felt good to talk shit like that. Well, it's not really it's not really talking shit, and it's not quite the truth, but that's just what I think. That's where I'm at. That's how I see things. I read a lot of content online, mostly Twitter, though Facebook does have me scrolling. I don't know why it keeps it same shit over and over. And maybe I'll leave Facebook. I really am considering it again, because it's toxic. The only thing I really have on there is all my pictures, and I got a lot of cool pictures and memories that come up. So I'm not stuck on there, but just where I'm at. So, but shit, man, I don't know. I'm battling mentally, physically, trying to stay sane, trying to help keep my family fed and clothed. And Christmas coming up, I need to do something drastic. I'm not gonna go sell drugs or rob a bank or hurt anybody, but I need to do something soon. So that's where I'm at right now in life. So I think that's all I got. I'm gonna be figuring shit out this week, and hopefully have it all figured out by the time the holiday break is over, because that's where I'm at. Check out my sweater, Red Lake Nash. I got that somewhere. I forgot where. But I think that's all I got, and hopefully I have time for a few episodes this week. Man, it's so hard to get I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the way I think, but it's like I can't get anywhere in my community. Like I don't have any pull. I don't have any relatives that are but then I wouldn't do it anyway. But all of this that I've been doing, I've been trying to do, I don't get very much support. I don't I was on TV. Nobody even mentioned it, made a movie, nobody mentioned that, and I'm trying to make moves here, and I just don't get what I need. So I'm the lone wolf of the Red Lake Nation, but just gotta keep fighting, That's what I'm gonna do, I suppose, till I run out of gas. But that's all I got. Me Gwitch for listening and watching.